But let me talk to you about something and how pathetic these people are. Just real quick. Never, never, ever, like not fucking ever, am I annoyed by my child. My child hung the fucking moon in my eyes. Never fucking ever am I annoyed by my child. Not fucking ever. My kid is the absolute love of my fucking life. Like, hung the fucking moon in my eyes. And I adore my kid. Like, worship the ground my kid walks on. Like, when I die, I hope that my kid feels the love from my soul through the fucking heavens of universe. There is no fucking love like the love that I have for my kid. So the fact that you can sit in your fucking pathetic space of only Reddit and sit and say, I seem like I'm annoyed with him, bitch, shut all the fucking way up. My kid is better than you on your absolute best day and then some. He is a straight A student. He is a model human being. He is kind, classy. He is eloquent when he speaks. He is genuine. He is gentle. He is so fucking perfect. And I mean perfect. Like, not, oh, he's just perfect because he's mine. I mean, he is perfect. He doesn't hurt people. He tries to see the good in everyone, including you lousy fucks. He says, well, maybe they're hurting. Maybe we need some extra prayers for them. My son goes to bed praying for you fucking losers every night. Every fucking night. So, let me just tell you that for you to even fucking remotely think that I am even slightly annoyed is absolutely ridiculous. My baby is the thing that hung the fucking moon. I mean, the bee's knees. So, I cannot rave about my child enough. And he is better than you will ever be at the ripe old age of 11 and 3 fucking quarters. So you can fuck all, and I mean all, A-L-L, all the way off. And come back and then fuck all the way off again. Like, I have never, ever, ever, but dare somebody say something about you and your piece of shit kids. Some to which, I'm going to keep that to myself. Because, boy, I could say something that could hurt your fucking feelings. Hey, that is unfucking real to talk about somebody's fucking kid or their mothering when I am just like fucking flabbergasted how fucking ridiculous you motherfuckers are. And so, you know what? It just ain't even worth my breath. It ain't even worth my breath. It isn't even worth my motherfucking breath. Like, I know, and all of you fuckers know, that I did not say that doctor's name. I'm going to tell you how I know. Because I don't know it. I never got it. I never knew it. I called in a fit of desperation because my child was dying. And I knew that he was dying. My kid was sitting on a ventilator, dying, and we had to make fucking decisions so fucking fast. And I called Boston in a fit of desperation and talked to this doctor and asked so many fucking questions. And I was in such a fucking mind fuck of a session that I couldn't tell you his fucking name. The only thing I could tell you was that he told me to take my baby home. That's it. He said if that was even a thought, if that was even a remote thought in my head, take my baby home. I know for a 100% fact, I could swear on my fucking every bit of existence that I never said that doctor's name because I didn't know it. I could tell you every other doctor's name. Dr. Levy, Dr. McBride, Dr. Johansson. I could tell you every other fucking doctor's name. But that particular doctor at Boston, I did not know his name. Boston, I did not know his name. Because I called because we had to desperately make a fucking decision. Because it was either start chemo or go, fuck, what are we gonna do? I know some of you don't get that because you've never been in that situation, and I hope you never fucking are. But it was literally, we were in the fucking fight of our life. So I know it's just so trivial to some of you, like, what does it fucking matter? But it proves that Jenna's a fucking liar. Over and over again, it proves that she's a fucking liar. She's lied on me 100 times. Actually, 7 to be exact. I know that it doesn't matter to you, and you think, well, who cares? It's just a fucking... It proves that she's a fucking liar. And the spin that you are trying to put on it that, well, she doesn't want you to manipulate or spin. It's, did I say the name or not? There's no spin that I could put on it. I'm saying I didn't. She's saying I did. And play the fucking video if I did. There's no spin I could put on it. I can't put any spin on, oh shit, I said the name. There's no spin I could put on it. That's just your way of trying to cover for her ass to cover her lie. That's all there is to it. That's all. There's no, I could spin that narrative story. It's, I'm saying I didn't, and she's saying I, because she's a motherfucking liar. Along with not showing any other proof of any other thing that she has accused me of. But that for certain, she has not proven. What's comical to me is there are some of you that validate her lies for whatever reason, which is a reason why a lot of you are coming back saying, I'm sorry that I sat there and I validated her lies, and now I realize, man, fuck, I was so wrong about that. Why some of you still choose to sit there and validate her lies, I will have no fucking idea why. But it's so fucking disgusting that it just makes my blood boil. But to me, in my heart of hearts, I can only just sit and imagine how fucking sad your life is, or what kind of trauma you must have that you trauma bond with someone like that. I really just don't care. Like, it's not the point of if I said the doctor's name or not. It's really not that big of a deal. If I said the doctor's name, who gives a fuck? It's not something illegal. I did nothing illegal by saying that doctor's name. I remember correctly. Said that they called that doctor. You remember that, everybody? Susan specifically and Jen said that they called and they spoke to the doctor, and that the doctor himself was pressing charges against me, and that he was taking me to court and pressing charges for defamation, and that he was going to sue the fuck out of me. Do y'all remember that? You know why they don't want to play the video? Well, 2 reasons. Number 1, they probably should play the video, because then Jen would exonerate her own self. Because then Jen would exonerate herself and break free from Susan and her lie. Because then Jen would exonerate herself from the fact that I didn't say the name, and Susan just called some random fucking doctor. Right? But Jen is too motherfucking stupid to think that way. Because Jen is too fucking egotistical to even fucking put 2 and 2 together. She's too egotistical and too fucking stupid. She's not ignorant. She's just flat out stupid. But Jen would play the video and say, you see, Chauvin didn't say the name, so Susan purposely called a random doctor just to say Chauvin lied, and she didn't. So that's another thing that Susan lied about on Chauvin to purposely go after her. That would be 3 things Susan did that Jen could exonerate her own self on. But Jen is too fucking ignorant. She wants to try and say she has this video and she fucking doesn't. She wants to say that I said this doctor's name and I fucking didn't. But she also wants to say that she took part in a phone call and messaging of the doctor where he said he was going to sue me. And she concurred. And I have those videos. So this is going to be my lemon pound cake moment. Because you're going to have to prove that, Jen. You're going to have to prove that I said that doctor's name and that you spoke with him and that he told you that he was going to sue me for having a conversation with him when my child was dying. And I'd love to know, because you're a fucking liar. And that definitely is defamation. Because that wasn't your opinion. You stated it as fact. You stated it as absolution fact. There was different between you stated your opinion and fact. And there was never an allegedly. You said you had video proof that you were harboring. You see, there are so many times that you fucked yourself in this situation where you could have just walked away. Somebody said on Reddit, why doesn't Chauvin go after Jen? Why doesn't she go after Jen and sue Jen? Bitch, don't think for a second that I won't. It takes a long, long, long time. Justice is very slow. In a defamation case that is ironclad and locked up, where I'm going to get a great, great payday, trust me, I'm not going to walk away with anything less than the lemon pound cake that I deserve. Why is Bougie hiding? You know, that's a question on a lot of people's minds. And the longer she hides, the more people come running back to me apologizing. Because they know she's a fucking coward. And they know she's lying. So, and that's the truth. It is. Because if she wasn't hiding, she'd come out and answer questions. But she doesn't have those answers. She doesn't have those answers. She also didn't have Busy, her henchman. She had to get her life together and hurry up and get those people in place. Think about it. She wants to call people names like pedo protector, but according to her own self, she knew about things that were going on years before. Information that she supposedly has, but is keeping it secret. Well, that's harboring evidence. That's illegal. Single bit of proof of anything. Like, we're gonna go for this round for round every fucking night. It's gonna be literally. You called someone mentally delayed. All because you worked in a doctor's office. So does a janitor. But they're not qualified to call someone mentally delayed. But you definitely seem like you are. My day was great. And the fact that some of y'all laugh and mock the fact that Lee rolls me in and reins me in, you would only be so lucky to have a friend like Lee, who makes sure that I stay in line, who makes sure that I don't get too far over the edge. Because trust me, I could put some of you motherfuckers right in your place. So for Lee Jones, I thank you. And if you think I'm embarrassed because I have a friend who makes sure that I stay on track and I don't fall off the wagon, or that I don't get too far off my own straightman, you got another thing coming. I'm proud to have a friend like Lee and Sharon and Grace and all those other people that are in my... I can't... Listen, if I listed everybody in my thing, we would sit here and name everybody. And Petunia. And the other Petunia. And the other Petunia. And the other Petunia. And the other Petunia. So don't fucking kid yourself. If you think you hurt my feelings or making me feel bad because I got Lee to reel me in, she's just the only one who's not afraid for me to yell at her. Because I do yell. I do. I'm a yeller. Learning a lot of things. And I'm making better on myself. But man, you motherfuckers have got some improving to do on your own. And every night when I read these comments on Reddit, I think to myself, man, I'm so glad I ain't nothing like you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Huh. Actually, that wasn't... Busy doesn't know shit. Y'all shouldn't listen to Busy because that motherfucker's dumb as a box of rocks too. I called Boston because they were the hospital that founded the type of cancer that my son had. That was it. So I was calling to get an expert opinion from the leading doctors that found that it wasn't medulloblastoma, that it was in fact ATRT. I called over there to speak to the team that specialized in ATRT. They connected me with the office that specialized in ATRT, and the first doctor that got on the phone that knew that I was a case that had a child that was actively battling it, I spoke to them and I couldn't tell you who I spoke to. So you're fucking wrong. You're wrong. That's who I spoke to. So Busy doesn't fucking know. She don't know shit. She gets more stories wrong than fucking anything. She acts like she knows me. She don't know dick about me. They did testing where they found out that ATRT was actually not medulloblastoma. That it showed characteristics that were not in the medulloblastoma category. That ATRT was something so completely different, and that it needed to be treated differently. So when we found out that Jude had ATRT, we had an option to either go up to Boston, go to St. Jude's, stay down in Chinola, or not do treatment at all because of his age and because of how far along his cancer was and because of how aggressive his particular case was because of the cell count. So we had a choice. So we called St. Jude, and St. Jude said, you really wouldn't have a place here because Chinola does the same treatment that St. Jude does. They just do it in Chinola. So if you're going to choose to do treatment X, you would stay in Chinola and do the exact same treatment that you would do at St. Jude's, but at Chinola. So there would be no reason why you would travel to St. Jude's. And we said, okay, thank you for that information. That's a very long conversation, shortened. I then spoke with a lady who was in the unit in the PICU, who had said some personal advice about taking our baby home. And so because she had said that, we had also spoke to my sisters who worked at Chinola at the time. My sisters who worked at Chinola had told us to take our baby home because they had seen a lot of babies die. And they had seen a lot of kids go through chemo, and the chemo just ate them up. They weren't able to be held. They weren't able to be loved on. They spent the last of their days not able to be surrounded by their family. So my sisters told me, at the time I thought they were my aunts. So my aunts told me, take my baby home. Take him home and love him. Do things with him. Surround him with family. And let him die with dignity. We talked to Dr. DeSalle, who was a doctor that we were really close with. And Dr. DeSalle said that if that was even a thought of ours, that we should go home. That was what she would do. But that we should call around and get some opinions before we made any choices. And we did. We did as much research on ATRT as we possibly could, even though back then it was a disease that was fresh and new and just recently broken off from medulloblastoma. There was a doctor's unit at Boston CHOP, well, at Boston Children's, that were the founding doctors of the fact that it was in fact a different cancer. So we called the unit. I did. I called everyone. I would Facebook message people in the middle of the night sometimes. I would Facebook message people who had radiologists on their profiles and call them and say, can you explain this scan to me? I promise I won't sue you. I won't hold you liable if you could just explain it to me in layman's terms, because I have doctors coming around for rounds with my child and I need to know what they're talking about, and I would appreciate it if you could just explain it to me so that I can know what they're saying or know the questions to ask. And I was so lucky because I had that. Because I had that. There were some people who actually sat and said, all right, show me the picture. And I'll just tell you what you're seeing. I cannot give a medical diagnosis. I cannot give anything else. But I can at least tell you what you're seeing. And they did. And I was so thankful. I'll show you. If you want to know why we went home, this is why. This is what somebody sat with us and told us. This was my Jude. This right here, this acorn looking thing, this was his tumor. This white thing over here that looks like an almond, that's his cerebellum. It's either his cerebellum or his brainstem. This over here is either his cerebellum or his brainstem. One or the other is like, one's his cerebellum, one's his brainstem. And this tumor is smushing it down. All this black that's up here and that's in between, that's all fluid. That's all spinal fluid. Because it trapped it. If you could see, the tumor pushed down on the brainstem and started to trap the spinal fluid. And the spinal fluid started to back up into his little brain. And that's where his soft spot is up here. Like, his soft spot is right here. And it started to poke up a little bit. But we didn't notice because he had so much hair. But his little head, all this up here is fluid. And then the fluid started to go in this part and all of this part. And this is all brain fluid and spinal fluid. And this is the main tumor that we first took out. So when they first did surgery, they went in right here. They opened up this little doorway and opened it up just like a door. They cut, they opened this and this. They went in. They had to take the tumor this way and remove it. Like, they had to go in like this and basically remove it, like scooped it like this. They did get it all with a margin, and they did encapsulate it, and they were able to not nick or bother the brainstem or the cerebellum. Then they got everything out. They closed him back up. They didn't have to shave his head or anything like that. But then within less than a month, a tumor grew back over here that was twice the size of this one. And another one grew back over here that was equal the size of this one. And that's what caused him to die. For those of you who don't know him, this was my sweet baby. Just a few days before we found out that he had that big tumor in his head. So you could see he didn't look sick. He didn't look like he had a tumor. He didn't look like he was ill. He was so happy. He was such a good baby. He was a good baby. I'll show you one. This is one of my favorite pictures of he and I smiling. He was just such a good baby. He really was. This was on a Sunday. We found the tumor on a Tuesday. He had emergency surgery that Wednesday. Mother's Day was that Sunday. Like, this was one Sunday. We found it Tuesday. He had surgery Wednesday. Mother's Day was that following Sunday. This was my Mother's Day gift. Was family pictures in the park. This was all of us together. That boy didn't go very far from me. I spent every minute of his life with him. From his very first breath to his very last. He was the most beautiful baby. I don't share very many pictures of him online because of what they do. I'm looking for one. You could see just how little bitty he was. He was so tiny. He would have never survived chemo. He was just so little. He was literally the smallest little thing. If you will give me a minute to get myself together, I'm gonna leave y'all down here for a minute. Just give me a second to get myself together. So that was my boy. And that's why we call Boston, was because they had that was the leading doctor there. I couldn't tell you his name if someone had a gun to my head. So, anyway. Thanks for listening about him. Because that, it means a lot for you to listen about him. It really does. Wow. Wow. That's fucking tacky as fuck. So this one time, out of absolute fucking reactive abuse and rage, I said the shittiest comment. I did. I've apologized for it 10 times over. I'm not going to apologize for it again. But I said something really shitty about, I hope everyone else's kids died, because they were making fun of me and my grief. And they were posting pictures of my kid's grave. And I said, and when I was upset about it, they decided to laugh about it even more. And so I said a really shitty comment of, you know what, I hope your fucking kids die, and, you know, you feel this pain if you think it's so fucking funny. I did. I said a shitty fucking comment. And I have since apologized 1,000 times. I'm not going to apologize for it again. I'm just not. But somebody sent me a screenshot that said they're waiting for that comment again, which is just very immature. But after that, Busy, you know, the prized piece of shit that she is, says, did anyone ever bring up this topic? Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you bring up this topic or not. I could talk about my kid whenever I want. Whenever I fucking want. And then ambitious person says, oh, now it's tears time. I'm sorry. The next time I talk about my child that died, I'll try not to fucking cry. When I look at the tennis ball sized tumor in his fucking head, I'll try to just keep it at a low laughing roll. I'll try and keep it at that, you piece of shit. I'll try and make that work for you, you fucking cunt. Man, I tell you what. Like, thank you. I think he's beautiful too. Both of my boys. They're just gorgeous specimens of human. Jude was just the most gorgeous, gorgeous thing. And Luke is just as beautiful. Both of them are. But thank you for thinking so. Thank you for listening. It's not often I talk about him in a public place like this, because they do say hateful shit like that, and it does make me pretty ragey. Like I get like enraged with, I mean, as you can imagine, I don't know anybody who wouldn't get fucking ragey with people saying shit like that. Which, listen, part of it is, you know, people are like, well, why do you stay in social media or whatever? Part of it is being able to maintain self-control and being able to deal with life, because there's going to be shitty people in life like that everywhere you go. But man, what a fucking terrible group of people to say that to somebody. Like, that's just fucking horrible. Because trust me, I could say some shit. Like, I could fucking say some shit. And man, it would be fucking warranted. It would be so fucking warranted. But I'm just gonna mind my business and mind the business that pays me, and just, you know. But man, that's a fucking low blow. But when I start low blowing, I'm the fucking Antichrist. When I low blow back, not even when I just low blow, I don't low blow just out of the blue. But if I low blow back, oh my God, they run like with their dick in their hand. I tell you what, they are the most terrible human beings you will ever fucking know. I'm dead serious. Like, please don't send me any more of that shit while I'm live, because I will literally go off. Please don't fucking screenshot anything else and send it to me. Just don't, because I will go the fuck off. So I don't want to see it. Not while I'm live. You can send it to me after, but don't send it to me while I'm live. Because that's just not where I need to be. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Let me see something real quick. Taylor Lynn, I see you and I miss you like crazy. I just want you to know that. You don't have to say anything back. Just know that I miss you like crazy. Much better weather. It's hot outside. So pretty soon our page is going to be changed to the Chicken Chronicles. We're changing directions a little bit because Luke has got me all involved in these fucking chickens. Which, listen, I used to love my chickens a lot. See, I want to see the newest thing that we got going on with the chickens. These chickens live better than we do, okay? Hold on, I'm going to show you. Now the chickens, okay? Oh, well, listen. Be ready, because now we're going to have new chicken stories, I'm sure. But now the chickens have a swing and a wind chime. So now I had to hang a chicken swing today. Okay? Coyote's got the old chickens. So now I've had to hang a chicken swing and a chicken wind chime. Okay? So this is how the coop looks all together. So now I have, now the coop, I feel like the coop is getting crowded. Okay, on the other side of the coop is the other red thing that holds the water. So we have the water, like, we have two of these red things. We have one on this side and we have one on this side. So one's for the water and one's for the thing. Now we also have, coming in to the coop, okay, now we have a fucking chicken door, okay? I have an automatic chicken door now coming. Luke's like, Mom, look at this chicken door. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? He's like, you could so install this. Look, you just take your take your saw and saw a hole in the chain link. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, listen. You put a hole, cut a square, and you install the door. And then this way, the chickens can come in and out in the morning. I'm like, Or we can just go open the fucking door. He's like, yeah, but listen. I'm like, so now we have a chicken door coming. A solar-powered chicken door. It was on one of the Amazon specials for $29. So now we have a solar-powered fucking chicken door coming. Like, do chickens lay eggs every day? How many eggs could you have every day? So, chickens do lay eggs every day. They usually lay 1 egg a day. Depending on your chickens, some chickens can lay 2 eggs every day. Our old chickens, depending on the breed, laid 2 every day. We had 5 chickens that laid 2 every day and 4 that laid 1 every day. So we had a good amount of eggs. We had eggs for days. Our neighbors would come and get a dozen eggs all the time. Like, we constantly had eggs. So, but this time our dozen's gonna be beautiful. Our eggs are gonna be so pretty this time. I cannot wait. And okay, listen. They've got 2 chickens that are at a farm right around the corner. They're older chickens. Our other chickens haven't hatched yet. They're coming April the 8th. They should arrive. Okay, well, they're hatching on the 5th. They're getting shipped here on the 8th. They arrive between the 9th and the 11th, okay? But there's 2 chickens, okay, that are already born, and they're the chickens with the feet, with the feathers on their feet. They're like really rare chickens or whatever, and they have the feathers on their feet. They produce dark brown speckled eggs. But they're bigger. They're not babies. They're like about the size of like 2 fists. So they're bigger already. And I really want to get those. And Luke really wants those kind of chickens. But they're like $20 a piece, and they're already bigger. So the other chicks will be smaller, and these 2 will be bigger. So they might be more dominant, and they might hurt the little babies. So I'm kind of like back and forth about it. So I don't know. I almost don't want to get them. Because listen, those other chickens were not cheap. And are very, very, like, beautiful and rare. And listen, those other chickens, like, they're beautiful. I cannot wait to get those chickens. And we have, okay, I'm going to tell you the kind of chickens that we have. Let me go on my email and get the list. Get the list. Because we got like 55 different kinds. Not really 55. We got 12 different kinds. That's the truth. We really did get 12. Okay. We got a cream leg bar chicken. Cream leg bar chicken. Barnvelder. A cuckoo Moran. A splash lace red. Wyandotte or whatever. A gold lace. A black astrolabe. A Rhode Island red, which they usually produce 2 a day. An Easter egger. An olive egger. And a barred Plymouth. We got 2 barred Plymouths and 2 Easter eggers. And so those are our chickens that we got. And those are like, if you saw them, they're beautiful. But the laced ones are pretty. So the color eggs we're going to have are light blue, blue, like the real pretty blue, the green, light green, dark olive green, like a green, a light brown, a dark brown, a speckled brown, and a pink, and a white. We did get a white chicken. So we'll have every color. You know what we should sew? We should sew a little, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about? An egg apron thing. You think that's hard to sew? You think that's hard? I mean, I can't imagine that's too hard. Like, it's just like an apron with pockets, right? Like, it's just an apron with pockets, right? Let's see. Let's see. How to sew a chicken egg apron. Not egg laying apron, but an egg. What are they called? Egg captivating apron? Egg capture apron? Egg holder? I mean, it's just basically an apron with a bunch of pockets, right? Oh my god, that's so cute with the chickens. We're gonna go in and make this right now. Egg collector apron. Show me an egg collector apron. Y'all, we can so make this. We can so make this. It's basically just an apron with a bunch of pockets on it. And I think I have chicken fabric. Come on. Come on. We're going to try this. Let's go see what we can fuck around with. Come on. Come on. Let's go see. Let's see what we have. I think I have chicken fabric. I think I have an abundance of it. Not an abundance, but I think I have a good amount. Enough to make an apron. Let's see. Let's try and pull ourselves out of this funk. Alright. Let me try and plug y'all in. Because if not, y'all gonna die. Alright. Let's see if I can find the chicken fabric first. Yes. Alright. Chicken fabric. I mean, who just has chicken fabric just laying around? Me. I do. Alright, let's see how much chicken fabric we have. Not a lot. Not a lot of chicken fabric. I don't have a lot of chicken fabric. I don't have a lot. This could maybe make 4 pockets. But I could put like, I think this would only make like 4 pockets. You know, like, don't I have other chicken fabric? Or is that it? Let me check my scraps. Let me see in my scraps if I have chicken shit. No. Okay. I could maybe do, because if I do like, I don't even know if that'll work. Maybe it will. If I put it on like an apron like this, and so, and so, then that'll be 4 little egg pockies, right? And then I could do like 2 little black pockets. I'm gonna have a lot of eggs though. Let me look at some more pictures. Let me see. It doesn't have to be chicken fabric. If this was longer ways, it would be like if the chickens were that way, I could make like 2 rows, but they're up and down, not we'll just have to use a different kind of fabric. We'll save that fabric for something else. Alright, let's look at the egg aprons. Okay, what about if we did this? No, I think that's going to be too hard. You know how we have Miss Joy's squares? Like that lady at the estate sale. Okay, look, these are perfect little size for eggs, right? But we would have to attach it to something. Okay, let me ask you a question and wait before you say no. Could I sew this onto fabric? Like sew it? Like yes? So this is a sewing machine, yes? Excuse me. Yes, we can. Okay, I have an idea. We're going to thank you for the blessings. What about if we make a little, what about if we make a first of its kind for him, because he's a boy? If we make a little egg scarf, right? Okay. What about that? Like, hold please. Like, what about like for him to go, hold on, because he's a boy, he's not going to wear an apron. And we could put him like that. And he could put the egg in there. Yes? No, maybe? Are we on something? Are we not on something? What y'all think? I think that's a possibility. I'm thinking yes. I think this is gonna work. We're trying it. Look, worst case scenario, it looks like shit. We put it to the side pole. Okay, let's cut it even. And let's try it. Right? Look. Worst case scenario, we trash it. Right? We're trying it. Fuck it. Be the cutest little thing we've ever made. It could be dingy as fuck. I can end up making $1 million and be on Shark Tank. I mean, I won't because Miss Joy is dead. I would need her to make the little squares, but okay. Hey, Bob. Can you come see for a second? That's a good name. Right. Come see, I'm gonna make you something. It's a surprise, so don't ask what it is. Baby, that tail looks amazing.
Now I just need to scale it by hand.
Come see.
Okay.
Just come see, I'm making you a surprise.
Okay.
And you might think it's so stupid, but let Mama try. Okay?
Let me guess, wipe your hand on it after painting.
Nope.
After pastels.
Nope. You're gonna be like, Mom.
It's for swimming.
Nope.
I'm gonna keep trying to guess what it is.
You can keep trying to guess.
It's for...
Wait.
I need to find my plastic sheet. I need to get it. Are you trying to make it
Can you just let me? I don't think you'll never in a million years guess what I'm trying to make you. You just won't. I hope you don't. I hope you don't guess. Okay, give me. Give me. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day. See you soon.
Bye.
I'm trying to make your
I need to scale.
wonderful present.
I need to start scaling.
Okay, love you. Bye. Bye.
I need to shoot a planet.
Okay, bye. Okay, we're doing this. Right now. Right the fuck now. I want to see this like made. Okay? Alright, let's see what this picture looks like again. Let's see. Alright. 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 Here we go. And then we'll put that on the inside. Alright, it's worth a shot. Let's just try. I'm gonna do pink. Do this color. Do this wild orange. Right. And have just enough room. With 3. Alright, and one more color. Let's see. Like a light blue. Okay, these are the colors for this side. Thank you. Okay. And then we need 3 colors for the other side. Let's pick. Red, light. Ooh, this is a pretty red. We don't have that red yet. This pretty red, this yellow, this green, orange, this blue, and oh, these are pretty green. Oh, these are pretty green. Or let's do stripies. Is there like an abundance of stripes? We'll do all like stripy ones. Well, there's a lot of pink stripy ones. So pink and green stripy ones, let's see. Any blue stripy ones? No? No. Okay, the stripy ones are out. I mean, we have enough, but they're all pink and green. I got like one orangey one, but there's no like other random colors, so that's out. Okay. We're gonna do, is it this stack? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, put these back. So these came from a woman, her name was Miss Joy, and I went to her estate sale like a while ago, like a hot long time ago, and her estate sale had these little like squares, and they I feel like we're missing a color. I feel like we should maybe put a pink, because he likes pink. Hey Bob, if I was making you something, would you want a pink on there? Say it again. Okay. So this was in her estate sale, and it was sitting, and they were just gonna throw them away, and like she died making these, and so I thought, well, that stinks. Like she spent the end of her days making these, so I bought them, and I vowed that I was gonna make something with her little squares, and so I've been waiting to like make something. And look, if we're wrong with this, if this isn't like something cutesy, then guess what? We just undo it. Okay? But I think this is gonna be some sort of cute. Okay? So let's put that together. Alright, we're gonna pray for the best on this. Alright, let me set these first ones. I'm literally just like going at it. Bro. Please let this work. Okay. There's nothing. So I'm doing all the sides. Not. Okay, I love you. Not the top. All the sides, all the top. So, Good night. So stop it. Y'all, stop it. Stop it right now. I mean, that looks like it worked. We're gonna do the other one. Okay, just hold your chickens. Okay, so we're gonna do that underneath and go around. So I'm gonna start it up here. This is gonna be so fucking cute if it continues to cooperate. Yes. That looks like that works. Y'all. That one certainly works. Okay. So I need help. Do I sew it over? Do I overlap them? Do I overlap them? Or I just sew them underneath them? I guess I could overlap them. Or do I? I could overlap it just a little bit, yeah? Just on the edge. And then that, yeah? Like, I wonder if that works. So I put that right there, and I'll tap that right there. And that'll make it there, and that'll make it there. I think that's right. I think I could do it like that. I think. I might be wrong, but I think I could do it like that. I think if I put it halfway up, I think I could do it like that. If I put it halfway up the red, so it's still good. I think I could put it halfway up. And halfway up. I think that would work. I think that's gonna work. I mean, if it doesn't, we'll just take it out. Okay, well, let's do them all together then. Because listen, if we're going to fail all together now. Okay? So we're going to do it all together. Because I think we just need to do it in one swoop. That's what we're doing. We're doing it in one swoop. If we do it like that, then a dozen will fit on one side. We're going to try it like this. And then I'm going to go get some eggs. And we're going to put it in here. And we're going to see, because I think that'll work. We're going to see. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work. We're going to try. What'd you do last night? Made a chicken egg. Everybody stay together as a group. Nobody go all willy-nilly. Stay and move, stay and move. Come on now. We're moving and grooving. We're moving and sewing. We're sewing, we're moving. Oh no. Okay, no, we're not. What do we do now? Okay, here's the problem. We have reached a problem. The stuff is too thick to go through. So how do we do this now? Baby seal.
You got to sew the bottom of each square. If you don't, when you put the egg in, it's going to go all the way to the bottom one.
Yep.
That's what me and Angie and all of us was trying to say.
Oh, I know, because I don't listen. Okay.
Okay, drop me out. I'll get out. Bye.
No, I got you. Okay. You're right. You're right. So I do have to sew them one at a time. Okay, okay, got you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you. You need me to get you out? Oh, you got it. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Got it, got it. But my problem, I should have asked you while you were in here. My problem is that if I go, when I get to where it meets with the other one, oh, well, maybe it'll go now. Because I'm not like trying to do like 99 at a time. Okay, wait, stop. Okay. Maybe it'll do it now. Maybe. Okay. And then across the bottom. Ouch. Come on. See, it like gets stuck. Like it gets like the crochet part gets stuck around my foot, and now I've just sewed it onto my foot. Motherfucker. Okay. Should I sew without a foot? Can you sew without a foot? Can you sew without a foot? Can you sew without a foot? No, you cannot. Okay. One there. One in there, that'll go like that. Okay, okay. Okay, I feel you. Now I'm picking up what you was dropping. Okay, now go at it with this one. I think I should do the middle first. Stop it. Oh, shit. I hate when it does that. Okay, I did something and got it stuck somewhere. it's stuck on me. We've now entered the stressful zone. This is a fun project for a moment. It's still fun, I'm just stressed. Because I want it to work so bad. Man, sewing crochet is a bitch. It just moves so much. I'm making it happen, but this is not an easy feat. Let me go get some eggs. Wait, let me cut this one off. Well, I'm just gonna have to leave this one on for a minute. Let me pin it. I don't like motherfucking pin one. Look, Wesley. Baby, where's my pins? My pins. I'm aware you were using them, baby, because they're not where I need them. May I just have one? Wait, close your eyes, close your eyes, close them! Close your eyes! I'm grabbing this pin. Go away. Okay. Please go away. Do not look. Go away.
Here.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Right. Let me go get some eggs and see if I can, if this works even. Because if this doesn't work, then we're holding production. Please let this work. Oh, please let this be like sort of somewhat cute. You can open them now. Let's see if it works. shut up. Worked. Fucking worked. They're lovely. They're cozy. They're comfy. They're protected. They're each in their own little... And if I go all the way down, a dozen will fit here. A dozen... I'll get these back in the fridge. Close your eyes again, please. Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Thank you, guys, sir. Oh my God, Bubba, you're gonna love this. Okay, and just so you know, if he doesn't love this, I fucking love it. This is adorable. I'm super excited about this. Okay, next color. Like, that totally works. I do have to undo this one, but we'll undo this one when the time comes. Like, it totally works. That's gonna fit a dozen eggs on one side and a dozen eggs on the other. La 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 la. Like, it's like this. Of this side. No, I'm so excited about this. Totally works. And you don't see any egg collecting scarves. It keeps getting caught on my presser foot. Which I wish it would kindly not do. Oh man, I broke my needle, didn't I? Motherfucker. Yep. Brown. Damn. I'll pop the fuck out of that bitch. Damn, like, to the quick of it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to get him to come lay my needle for me. Give me a second. Where did we get there? Is the front? No. Is the flat side in the front or the flat side in the back? Flat side's in the back. Alright. Let's take a break. Man, I hate when I do that too. This is gonna be so cute, y'all. Let's take a little break. And let's go outside for a second. I wanna show y'all something. Can I show y'all something? He might not want me to, but I'm still gonna show you. This is his silicone mermaid tail that he has made from scratch. He casted the silicone tail. This is the coloring that he was doing. This is the tail he has built from scratch. Look at the detailing in the tail. I mean, it's amazing. I would show it all to you, but I want to wait till he's ready to show it. Okay?
Door unlocked.
So listen, you dumb motherfucker who's talking about my boy on Reddit, saying, oh, just what one preteen boy wants is a granny scarf, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, my boy's awesome. Number one, he's appreciative of gifts. No matter what you shallow fucks think, he would be appreciative of anything. Because he's not a shallow fuck like you, and probably the way you raise your children. Because if I made my boy that scarf, he would be appreciative no matter what it was. Even if it was made out of little granny squares. Number two, my boy handmade from scratch a silicone mermaid tail that mermaid companies are looking at because of his creativity and because of how unbelievably wonderful he is. So before you act like you have any kind of authority or know about my child, you can, and I mean this with every single solitary bit of disrespect, go get all the way fucked. Okay? Great. Alright? Because he will wear that scarf with the greatest of pride and be so proud of me that I sewed it and I thought about it. So go get fucked. Okay? Great. Like, and I guess the whole we don't talk about kids doesn't apply to you or that page, right? I guess that doesn't apply to y'all. Well, we're going to see. So anyway, I'm going to get off before I say something that I absolutely won't regret, but shouldn't say, because listen, you fucks are ruthless. But I could definitely double down on you. Diane, I'm going to be praying for you. Thank you for telling me about my squares. And I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. What? I gotta go. So, if you've got something to tell me, go ahead and tell me in my messages. Okay? Alright. Have a great night. Bye, y'all.